So what were you like as a student?
I'm going to be annoying and I'm going to say I was a high achiever. I was one of those. But I did have a bit of a problem with procrastination and a bit of a problem with motivation as well. It was hard to kick, I reckon. I think in maybe year 11, that's when I started to really hunker down and realize that I can't just do things the night before an assessment. I really need to make it a weekly effort. And it's more about the marathon than it is about the sprint. So I think from there, my marks started to increase a little bit more, which is good. Something that I didn't do in Year 12, which I think in hindsight would have really benefited me, this is something that I recommended to my students when I was tutoring, is just making sure that you give yourself a balance. Yes, Year 12 is probably the biggest part of your life right now, which I completely understand, but that doesn't mean that your mental health should take a hit because of it. It's really important to have those breaks, really important to take that rest that you need, while also doing the best you can to get the marks that you want to see. The biggest thing for me that I noticed straight away from my first lesson with Ignite was that they took the time to actually ask me questions and actually gave me space to answer. I don't think I had that before in tutoring, which sounds mad to think about because the whole point of tutoring is to help the student understand what they're learning. And so this was the first time where my tutor actually said, "What do you think? What are your thoughts?" Which was great. It felt good to be acknowledged in that way. When I first started Ignite tutoring, my English marks were high 60s maybe, which for me I wasn't really very happy with. And then by the end of Year 12, I received a band 6 and I came second in my cohort.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
really
amazing.
Happy.
So firstly, why did you want to become a tutor?
Definitely because I did really well in Year 12 and I was very, very happy with my marks. But the thing is, even though I was really happy with my marks, and even though I definitely did deserve it with the hard work that I was putting in, I knew that the only real reason I was able to get that mark is because I finally understood what the teachers were asking of me because of Ignite tutoring. Honestly, I think I went to Ignite for English, Bio, and Chem, and only because of that I finally, it just clicked. There was a clicking moment where I just thought, this is what they mean, this is what they want. And as soon as Year 12 finished, I thought, I got to share that. I have to tell other people who are like me in Year 11 or younger, who have no idea what they're talking about, to finally understand and be the best they can be. Everyone's learning at Ignite. Whether or not you're a student, a tutor, it doesn't matter. You're always learning. And when you're learning, you're also able to contribute to other people's learning as well. So even though I obviously don't have as much experience as you, for example, you still gave me those opportunities to be able to teach you things that maybe you didn't know before, maybe you weren't doing before, and vice versa. Obviously, you were teaching me a lot as well. I guess that culture of always wanting to learn and always wanting to be better, that's not something that a lot of other companies have.
Thank you so much. I think there's so much that, we can learn from, and yeah, your experience is really, really valuable, and I really appreciate you taking the time to share it. Thanks, Sanjna.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.